Again, I'm so sorry. I've not been making a lot of videos in the last 4 or 5 days just because I've been so busy with work and other things. But in today's video, I'm not going to give you guys another play. Rather, I want to have a heart-to-heart conversations with everyone because this week has been a bloodbath. This video, more of like a pep talk. So I'll be sharing with you some of the things that I've learned. The reasons why I haven't been making a lot of videos recently is because I met someone online who's an experienced investor and have been teaching me quite a few things that have shifted the way that I look at investing. And I think I've learned a lot. And so thank you to that friend that helped create this paradigm shift. For the last couple of days, I had a really hard time trying to reassess my strategy, and this friend just sort of changed it all. And I needed some time to digest some of that information, fully receive what he's been trying to teach me. First of all, I just want to remind everyone that market corrections are a normal thing. In fact, if the stock market keeps on going up forever, to be concerned, because that's a bubble, right? That's gonna bubble, it's gonna burst. But it's perfectly normal to have market corrections. I think that the more market corrections have, the more reassuring it is for me. You guys remember a month ago, we had a market correction. We survived it, right? And then the market bounced right back. This time it's another market correction. It's gonna bounce right back. Remember, Cathie Wood says, yeah, she did predict that there's gonna be multiple corrections. She is right, we're experiencing multiple corrections. But she also predicted that there's going to be a V-shaped recovery, meaning it's going to bounce right back up because we're not in a bubble. How I have been preparing for correction: go through your portfolio and you see through market correction which are the companies that hold value the most. So for that reason, I bought more Tesla times when I need to sell Tesla in order to buy companies that I love, that are in the emerging market and will go up, but they're sort of at the beginning and they suffer in the beginning through corrections because they're not yet established. Then I would use some of that money to buy those companies. I also bought some Bitcoin. I started buying Bitcoin for about 2-3 weeks ago, and Bitcoin went up. Put some of that money into cryptocurrency, into stablecoin. Use that money and buy into these dips. So that's what I've been doing. Number two, I want to share what I've learned from this other friend. Shifted my mind. And I felt like I needed to learn this. In order to go to the next step, you have to learn some new skills. This friend had asked me, to be successful in the stock market, what do you need to know? And I said, obviously knowledge. That's why we have to do DD. And he said, no, that's not it. He says, it's all about psychology and math. And he said, it doesn't have to be complicated math, simple math. And psychology, he says, you have to be able to master your emotions. So I have to admit, very much like you guys sometimes in the beginning, I was panicking. You see, you lose $30,000 or $40,000 in a week. That's not a pretty sight. Remember, always have diamond hands. These are great companies that you've bought into. Have to average down and buy some more. And the second point that he made, he said, simple math. If you want to get to the next $1 million, if you invest $5,000 into Tesla, that will get you 5 shares. If you were to sell 5 shares of Tesla, about $4,000. You buy into an OTC penny stock that is disruptive, move up in 1 or 2 years. Then you can get to $1 million a lot faster. That is something to consider. And I agree, that is definitely a smart play and it's very strategic. I think with the stock market, we have to be very strategic. My thinking is also correct in the sense that when we're playing in a market such as this year, where there's going to be multiple correction, it's always good to some money in stocks that you know can retain value so that you can sell them during a market correction to buy into companies that are in the emerging market. Big thanks to this friend who really helped me change my mind. And now I actually been in bolder moves, and I would share with you one of the bolder moves I've recently made, I guess, just to share with you guys, and you guys can take it however you guys want, what to learn from all of this. But I definitely am very appreciative of this friend. Hopefully one day he'll agree to do a video with me to share some of these things that I think that it's just pure wisdom. Trading, everyone. And feel free to comment. Let me know what you're feeling right now, if you're anxious and whatnot. And I think it's good to have someone to talk to. And I will try to reply and give you reassurance to help you go through this week. Okay, everyone. Take care and we'll be talking soon. Bye.